Okay, let's start with this. Why is a county supervisor personally funding a public pool's operating costs? That's the question that hit me when I saw the news about Altadena's Loma Alta Park pool staying open until September 30th thanks to Supervisor Kathryn Barger. On the surface, it seems like a niche local story, another government official throwing money at a community project. But if you dig deeper, this isn't just about swimming. It's a fascinating case study in how local politics, community identity, and even climate realities collide in ways most people never notice. Let me break this down. First off, the basic facts. Barger's office stepped in with a grant to keep the pool open for over a month past the usual August 15th cutoff. This isn't a one-off either. She did the same thing last year, stretching the season into October. Now, the immediate reaction might be, great, more pool time. But here's what stands out to me. Why does this pool matter enough to override standard county operations? The answer, I think, lies in Altadena itself. This community's been through a lot. Wildfires, mudslides, you name it. Rebuilding isn't just about infrastructure, it's about morale. And a public pool? It's a symbol. A place where kids cool off, seniors socialize, and families reconnect. Barger's not just funding water and chlorine. She's investing in a sense of normalcy. Let's talk about accessibility, though. The pricing structure here is telling. Lap passes, swim lessons, and water exercise classes have tiered costs, but seniors and people with disabilities get free morning access. On paper, that's inclusive. But here's the thing. $80 for 30 lap swims is still a barrier for some. What does that say about who this extension really serves? From my perspective, it's a mixed message. Barger's office frames this as safe, affordable recreation, but affordability is relative. If you're a fixed-income senior, free morning hours are a win. But if you're a working-class family, $25 for swim lessons might still feel like a stretch. This isn't a criticism of Barger. It's just a reminder that even well-intentioned policies often hit the limits of what local government can do alone. Now let's zoom out. The timing of this extension is interesting. August to September in LA? Yeah, that's still swimsuit weather. But why stop at September 30th? Why not go full California dreamin' and keep it open year-round? Well, practicality probably. Maintenance costs, staffing, budget constraints. But symbolically, ending in late September feels deliberate. It's long enough to make a splash, pun intended, without becoming a fiscal black hole. And politically? Barger gets credit for responsiveness without setting a precedent that'd force her to keep funding this indefinitely. Smart move. Politicians love winnable battles, and a pool extension is a tangible victory voters can see and Instagram. But here's the deeper question this raises. Should recovery from natural disasters be funded through one-off grants or systemic policy changes? Altadena's rebuild is measured in years, according to the article. So why is the pool's extended season measured in weeks? Because grants are temporary. They're PR-friendly fixes that don't require overhauling how counties allocate resources long-term. What Barger's doing is admirable, sure, but it also highlights a gap. Why isn't there a permanent fund for communities in crisis? Why does a pool's survival hinge on a supervisor's discretionary budget? That's the tension between local governance and grassroots needs. I'll wrap this up with something to chew on. Next time you hear about a politician funding a park renovation or pool extension, don't just nod and move on. Ask, what's the story beneath the surface? Is this a genuine community need, a political photo op, or both? Because in Altadena, it's a little of column A, a little of column B. And maybe that's okay. Sometimes, tangible acts of support, like keeping a pool open, can be both practical and symbolic. What do you think? Drop your take in the comments. And if you're in Altadena, Go enjoy that water exercise class on me, or rather, on Supervisor Barger.